as we cross 60, one thing becomes very clear: our body doesn't respond the way it used to. Energy feels a bit lower, stamina doesn't last as long, and sometimes even simple tasks feel heavier. But the real reason behind most of these changes is something many people overlook: blood circulation. When your blood isn't flowing well, your heart has to work harder, your muscles don't get enough oxygen, and your brain doesn't stay as sharp. Even performance and vitality in private life begin to decline. But the good news is nature gives us powerful tools to fix this. Foods that open up your blood vessels, nourish your heart, and restore youthful circulation. Today, let's talk about the top 3 foods that every person over 60 should add to their daily routine to boost energy, stamina, and overall vitality. The first food is beetroot. This humble vegetable is like a natural nitric oxide booster. When you eat beets, your body converts the nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes your blood vessels and increases blood flow instantly. This means stronger circulation, better oxygen delivery, and improved physical and mental performance. Many people even notice better endurance during exercise and a noticeable improvement in their daily stamina within weeks. The second food is fatty fish, especially salmon, sardines, or mackerel. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids that reduce inflammation inside your arteries and keep your blood vessels flexible. After 60, arteries tend to stiffen, but omega-3s help reverse that process. They support heart health, reduce clotting risk, and help your blood move more smoothly. For many men and women, adding fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week results in more energy, better heart rhythm, and a calmer, more balanced feeling throughout the day. The third food is dark leafy greens, things like spinach, kale, and arugula. These greens are powerful because they're loaded with antioxidants, magnesium, and natural nitrates. They help widen your arteries, lower blood pressure, and fight the oxidative stress that builds up with age. Greens also support healthy endothelial function. That's the lining of your blood vessels responsible for controlling blood flow. When it works properly, your entire circulation system becomes stronger and more responsive. Now, combining these 3 foods creates a circulation boosting effect that feels almost like turning back the clock. You feel more awake in the morning, more active during the day, and more confident in every part of your life, including performance and intimacy. But remember, it's not just about eating these foods once in a while. Consistency is everything. Drinking enough water, walking daily, avoiding smoking, and reducing processed foods all amplify the benefits. Even small changes, when done daily, can completely transform how you feel after 60. Your body is still capable of strength, vitality, and meaningful recovery. You just need to give it the right tools. Strong circulation is the foundation of long life, active life, and a confident life. And by adding these 3 simple foods, you're choosing a future filled with more energy, better performance, and a healthier heart. As we move past the age of 60, one truth becomes impossible to ignore: our energy levels, stamina, and overall performance depend heavily on one powerful internal system: blood circulation. Many people think aging itself is the reason they feel tired, weak, or less vibrant, but in reality, it is poor circulation quietly draining their strength. The heart is constantly working to pump oxygen, rich blood throughout the body, and when the vessels become stiff or narrow with age, that flow becomes restricted. Without proper blood flow, every organ begins to function at a lower level. Your muscles don't get the oxygen they need, your brain doesn't receive the nutrients it requires for sharp thinking, and your heart has to push harder just to keep you going. This is why understanding the importance of healthy circulation after 60 is not just helpful, it's essential. Good circulation fuels the entire body with life. It drives energy, supports physical performance, and maintains mental clarity. Even the smallest tasks, like walking upstairs or completing household chores, become easier when your blood flow is strong. People often report that they feel heavier or slower as they age, but the real issue is usually that their blood is not moving as efficiently as it used to. When circulation slows down, you feel the effects in every corner of your life. Another point most people overlook is that poor circulation rarely shows obvious symptoms at first. Instead of clear warning signs, you experience subtle changes: constant fatigue, cold hands and feet, sluggish digestion, shortness of breath during mild activity, or a noticeable dip in vitality. These are the early signals that your body is not getting the oxygen and nutrients it needs. Many men and women ignore these signs for years, assuming it is just normal aging, when in fact the root cause is fixable. Healthy circulation is also tightly connected to confidence and performance, especially for men. Blood flow is directly responsible for stamina, strength, and physical ability. When circulation improves, men often notice a natural boost in performance and vitality without needing to rely on medications. Women experience benefits too: better hormonal balance, improved skin glow, and more stable energy throughout the day. What's truly encouraging is that improving circulation does not require dramatic lifestyle changes or complicated routines. The body responds quickly to the right nutrients, movement, and hydration. When you choose foods that nourish your arteries, relax your blood vessels, and support heart health, you give your body the tools it needs to function with more strength and youthfulness. After 60, your goal should not just be to live longer, but to live better. With energy you can feel, clarity you can enjoy, and vitality you can be proud of. Circulation is the foundation of all of that. Once you start giving attention to this invisible system, everything else in your life begins to improve naturally. One of the most surprising things about circulation issues after 60 is how silently they begin. There isn't always pain, dizziness, or any dramatic warning sign. Instead, the problem grows quietly in the background, and people simply adapt to the changes without realizing something deeper is happening. You may wake up feeling a little more tired than usual, blame it on a poor night's sleep, and move on. You may notice that climbing stairs leaves you slightly out of breath, but you brush it off as age catching up. Gradually, these small changes become your new normal. And that's exactly how poor circulation hides itself. Most individuals don't recognize poor blood flow because the symptoms mimic everyday fatigue. Your hands and feet may always feel cold, but you think it's just the weather. Your muscles may feel heavy or slow, making you less active than before, yet you assume it's just part of getting older. Even mental fog, difficulty focusing, slower thinking, or feeling easily overwhelmed is often dismissed as age-related memory drift. But in reality, your brain is simply not receiving enough oxygen-rich blood to stay sharp and responsive. Another commonly overlooked sign is reduced stamina. You may not have the same drive to walk long distances, exercise, or work on projects you once enjoyed. Tasks that once felt simple begin to feel like a burden. You may even lose interest in social activities or hobbies because your energy doesn't support them anymore. Many adults over 60 accept this as a natural decline, but the truth is much more hopeful. This sluggishness is often a sign that your body needs better blood flow and it can be improved. Even intimate performance changes subtly when circulation weakens. For men, reduced blood flow can affect confidence, strength, and responsiveness. For women, it can influence mood, sensitivity, and hormonal balance. These changes are deeply personal, so many people avoid talking about them, which allows the issue to continue unchecked. But addressing circulation can reverse many of these concerns naturally, restoring a sense of vitality and connection that feels youthful and empowering. One more subtle sign is recovery time. After 60, when circulation is compromised, the body takes longer to heal from injuries, workouts, or even mild stress. You may notice bruises taking longer to fade, knee or back pain lingering, or muscles feeling sore for days after simple activity. All of these signals point to slower blood movement, which limits the nutrients and oxygen your tissues need to repair themselves. Because these symptoms develop slowly, many people don't realize how much their lifestyle has narrowed until they begin improving their circulation. Once blood flow increases, they suddenly experience a return of energy, better movement, improved clarity, and a general sense of lightness in the body. The most important message is this: poor circulation does not have to be your reality. Recognizing these subtle signs is the first step toward reclaiming your strength, energy, and confidence. Your body may be aging, but it is still capable of remarkable renewal when given the right support. When we talk about circulation after the age of 60, one of the most empowering truths is that nature already provides powerful tools to support your blood flow. You don't always have to depend on heavy medications or complex treatments to feel stronger, more energetic, and more alive. Often, the foundation of better circulation lies in the everyday foods you put on your plate. These foods contain natural compounds that relax your arteries, nourish your heart, and help your blood move freely through your body. What makes this so remarkable is that small dietary choices can lead to dramatic improvements in how you feel from morning till night. As you age, your blood vessels become less flexible. The stiffness limits the amount of oxygen and nutrients delivered to your muscles, brain, and organs. But certain foods have the ability to improve that flexibility. They contain vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, nitrates, and healthy fats that work together to support the inner lining of your arteries. When your arteries stay soft, clean, and responsive, blood can move smoothly, and that means more energy, more endurance, and more vitality. One of the greatest advantages of using food to improve circulation is that it works gently and consistently. Unlike medications that may come with side effects or temporary relief, nutrient-rich foods nourish your body from the inside out. They help reduce inflammation, which is a major culprit behind stiff arteries and sluggish blood flow. They also help lower oxidative stress, the damage caused by free radicals that accelerates aging. When inflammation and oxidative stress decrease, your blood vessels relax, allowing circulation to improve naturally. Another reason these foods are so effective is that they promote nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide is a powerful molecule that widens blood vessels and increases blood flow. It's like a natural signal telling your arteries to open up. Foods rich in natural nitrates, antioxidants, and plant-based nutrients stimulate your body to produce more of this essential molecule. Higher nitric oxide levels translate to better stamina, clearer thinking, and improved performance in every aspect of life, including physical and intimate activities. Many people underestimate how much diet affects their daily energy. When your circulation improves, your organs function better, your metabolism becomes more efficient, and your muscles stay stronger. You may wake up feeling refreshed instead of drained. You may find it easier to walk, stretch, climb, and stay active. Even your mood improves because your brain receives the blood flow it needs to stay balanced and focused. This is why foods that support circulation are often called life-giving foods. Using food as medicine also restores control. You don't have to feel helpless or dependent. Instead, you can take charge of your health with every meal. Adding circulation-boosting foods doesn't require complicated cooking, expensive ingredients, or drastic lifestyle changes. Simple additions, a handful of leafy greens, a serving of fatty fish, or a glass of beet juice can deliver noticeable improvements in your daily vitality. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. These foods become your allies, helping you rebuild energy, strengthen your heart, and enhance your performance naturally. They turn every meal into an opportunity to support your body's most important systems: strong, steady, and youthful blood circulation. When it comes to boosting circulation after 60, 3 specific foods stand out because they contain unique compounds that directly support healthier arteries, improved blood flow, and renewed vitality. These aren't ordinary foods. They are powerful, nutrient-dense options that actively work with your body's natural systems. They help your heart pump more efficiently, allow your blood vessels to open up, and give your cells the oxygen they need to perform at their best. What makes them especially valuable is that they address the root causes of poor circulation rather than just masking the symptoms. The first powerhouse food is beetroot. Many people underestimate this vibrant root, but it is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates. When you consume beets, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This simple process increases blood flow to vital organs, muscles, and the brain. People often notice that within days or weeks of adding beetroot, whether in juice, salad, or cooked form, they feel more energized, less fatigued, and more mentally alert. For those over 60, beets can feel like a gentle switch that turns on better circulation naturally. They also help lower blood pressure, reduce artery stiffness, and improve endurance during physical activity. The second essential food is fatty fish, particularly salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which play a critical role in supporting heart health. Omega-3s help reduce inflammation inside the arteries, prevent plaque buildup, and keep blood from becoming too thick or sticky. As a result, your blood moves smoothly through your circulatory system, reducing the strain on your heart. Many adults report that after adding fatty fish to their meals a few times per week, they experience steadier energy throughout the day, easier breathing, and a comfortable feeling of lightness in the body. Omega-3s also support brain function, helping improve focus, memory, and mood stability. When your brain and heart receive strong, consistent blood flow, your entire body benefits. The third food that deserves attention is dark leafy greens such as spinach, kale, arugula, and Swiss chard. These greens are nutritional powerhouses filled with antioxidants, minerals like magnesium, and their own natural supply of nitrates. They help reduce oxidative stress, the internal wear and tear that accelerates aging, and support the health of the endothelium, the delicate inner lining of your blood vessels. When your endothelium functions properly, it regulates blood flow smoothly and efficiently. Dark greens also help lower inflammation, improve blood pressure, and keep your arteries flexible for people over 60. Regularly eating these greens can bring noticeable improvements in movement, stamina, and even digestion. What makes these 3 foods especially effective is how they complement each other. Beets boost nitric oxide, fatty fish calm inflammation, and leafy greens nourish the arteries with essential nutrients. When combined, they create a powerful synergy that promotes strong circulation from multiple angles. These foods don't just help you live longer, they help you live with more energy, clarity, confidence, And vitality, healthy circulation after the age of 60 is not just about choosing the right foods, it is also about creating small, supportive habits that allow those foods to work even more effectively inside your body. Many people underestimate how powerful simple daily routines can be. When you combine circulation boosting foods with the right lifestyle practices, you amplify the benefits, helping your blood move freely, your heart work efficiently, and your body regain the vitality it deserves. These habits don't require heavy effort or major changes, just small, consistent actions that create a huge impact over time. One of the most important habits is staying hydrated. As we age, our sense of thirst decreases, which means many adults over 60 walk around slightly dehydrated without realizing it. When your body lacks water, your blood becomes thicker, making it harder for the heart to pump it throughout the body. Even mild dehydration can cause fatigue, dizziness, cramps, and poor circulation. Drinking enough water each day keeps your blood fluid, supports kidney function, and helps every nutrient reach its destination. Adding herbal teas or warm water in the morning can further improve blood flow by gently waking up your circulation. Daily movement is another powerful companion to a healthy diet. You don't need intense workouts to improve circulation. Simple, low-impact activities like brisk walking, light stretching, or gentle yoga can dramatically enhance blood flow. Movement encourages your muscles to contract and relax, acting like pumps that help push blood through your veins. Even a 15-minute walk after meals can support heart health, lower blood pressure, and improve the way your body delivers oxygen. Many people over 60 feel their energy increase significantly once they add a little movement into their routine. Another important habit is reducing or eliminating smoking because tobacco constricts blood vessels and damages the lining of the arteries. Even secondhand smoke affects circulation by limiting oxygen availability in the blood. For those who quit smoking or reduce exposure, improvement in circulation can begin within weeks. Breathing becomes easier, stamina increases, and overall heart health improves. Managing stress is also essential because stress hormones, particularly cortisol, can tighten blood vessels and make your heart work harder. Simple relaxation practices such as deep breathing exercises, meditation, listening to calming music, or spending time outdoors can relax the arteries and encourage better blood flow. A calm mind creates a calm internal environment, allowing circulation to function at its best. Another small yet effective habit is avoiding long periods of sitting. When you sit for too long, especially during travel or desk work, blood can pool in the legs, leading to swelling, discomfort, and slower circulation. Standing up every 45 minutes, stretching your legs, or doing gentle ankle rotations helps keep your blood moving. When you combine these habits with powerful circulation boosting foods, the effects multiply. Your arteries stay flexible, your heart stays strong, and your energy remains stable throughout the day. These small daily practices create a balanced routine that supports every part of your circulatory system, helping you feel younger, lighter, and more alive. Improving circulation after 60 is not something that happens overnight, and that's why consistency becomes the most powerful factor in your transformation. Many people try healthy food or a new routine for a few days and expect instant results, but the body needs time to adapt, heal, and strengthen from within. Think of your circulatory system like a river. If it has been flowing slowly or unevenly for years, it takes steady, ongoing support to clear the pathways and bring it back to its natural rhythm. This is where the power of consistency truly shines. When you consistently add nutrient-rich foods that support blood flow, your arteries gradually become more flexible and responsive. Beets increase nitric oxide production. Fatty fish soothe inflammation, and leafy greens nourish your blood vessels, but their real magic happens when you include them regularly. Just like brushing your teeth keeps them clean, eating these foods often keeps your circulation functioning at its best. Small amounts each day or several times a week can completely change how your heart and blood vessels behave over time. Consistency also builds momentum. At first, it may feel like you're just making small changes, drinking a bit more water, taking daily walks, adding greens to meals, or including omega-3 rich fish in the weekly menu. But these small actions stack up. Your circulation improves gradually, and with it, your energy starts to rise. You begin to feel more awake in the morning, more capable throughout the day, and more confident in your body's strength. Many people don't even realize how much their stamina has fallen until they start experiencing the benefits of steady lifestyle changes. Another part of consistency involves patience with your body. After 60, the circulatory system has been through decades of stress, environmental exposure, dietary ups and downs, hormonal shifts, and natural aging. Expecting it to rejuvenate instantly is unrealistic. but giving it stable support every day rather than relying on quick fixes allows your body to repair itself deeply. Your blood vessels heal, inflammation reduces, and the cells that line your arteries regain their natural ability to regulate blood flow smoothly. One of the most encouraging aspects of consistency is that the benefits appear not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. With better blood flow, your brain receives more oxygen, which sharpens your thinking and improves your mood. Better circulation also supports hormone balance, which influences motivation, sleep quality, and even your sense of optimism. Many people report feeling younger in spirit once their circulation improves because their body finally has the internal support it needs to thrive. When you commit to consistency, you also build habits that carry you forward without effort. Drinking water becomes automatic. Choosing healthier meals becomes natural. Walking daily feels enjoyable instead of tiring. The lifestyle that once felt challenging turns into something you look forward to because you can feel how it elevates your health. Over time, strong circulation becomes your new normal. You move more freely, think more clearly, and live with a renewed sense of vitality. And the best part is that you created this transformation through simple, steady changes, proving that consistency is the true key to lifelong energy and performance. At the end of the day, your body is still capable of strength, energy, and vitality. No matter how many years have passed, the changes you make now can completely reshape the way you feel, the way you move, and the way you live each moment. When you choose foods that nourish your circulation and support your heart, when you build small habits that protect your arteries, and when you stay consistent with these choices, you give yourself the chance to experience life with renewed confidence and power. Better circulation isn't just about living longer, it's about living better. It's about waking up with energy instead of exhaustion. It's about having the stamina to enjoy your day, the clarity to stay sharp, and the strength to stay active. It's about reclaiming the parts of yourself that may have felt lost with age and realizing they were never truly gone, they simply needed support. Every step you take, every healthy choice you make, and every moment you commit to your well-being brings you closer to the version of yourself that feels energized, capable, and alive. You don't need dramatic changes or complex routines. You just need intention, consistency, and the belief that your best years can still be ahead of you. Your circulation is the engine that fuels your entire life, and now you have the tools to keep it running strong. This is your time to rise, to rebuild, and to embrace a future filled with vitality. The path to better energy, performance, and health begins with the choices you make today. And with those choices, you have the power to transform your life from the inside out.